All right. Well, I'm Joe.
I'm Nate.
And we are the premier criminal consultants in the Boston area, here to help you with your perfect crimes.
Now, Joe, we have a fantastic comedian, one of my very, very, very best friends out here, too. A very, very, very good friend of ours, friend of the pod. You can catch her all over New England, and you can catch her at the Comedy Studio. You can catch her somewhere tonight, even on the night that we're recording this.
Indeed.
Y'all, give it up for the very great Nancy Sen.
All right.
Happy to be here. Happy to be here.
We're very glad to have you. Yeah, this has been a long time coming. We're very glad to have you.
Yeah, no, it's fun. I'm excited.
Nancy was actually the first person that we shot a practice episode with.
That is
that's
true.
right.
Yeah.
The pilot didn't get picked up.
Didn't
We
get-
sent it out to every network, and they were like, "Why are you doing this?
Who are you guys again?
If you keep doing it, we're going to call it harassment."
It was
We
equipment
should have
testing.
started.
Cease and desist.
We should have started in Vietnam, and again, hello Vietnam.
Hey.
Yes.
Good friend.
Yes, I forgot how to say it already. Whatever. Si Chow, Vietnam. I think that's what it was.
I haven't seen that movie, but isn't that a Vietnam War reference?
Yes.
Okay,
yes. So
great.
it's about the Vietnam War. Yes. I don't know much. I'm going to learn more about your country. We have a lot of listeners. Thank you for listening. Thank you so much, and I will learn very much about your nation, your culture. I'm very excited to.
Yeah.
And but that being said, I am a history buff, and for me, it kind of ends at the Vietnam War. I don't really know much after that, so I'm very
Or
excited.
before it turns out.
Say the long 19th century. Starts about like 1776, and about that,
a long time.
and the Roman Empire, but in the middle, just
That's right.
nothing.
We are celebrating America's 250th birthday.
That's right.
This year.
That's right. It's true.
Under very unfortunate circumstances,
Hey,
I would say.
What a
Okay,
shameful 250.
You know what? Listen, I will be watching the UFC fights. I don't support the man. But I love the sport. I'm very excited about the card. It's going to be great. It's going to be amazing fights. I'm watching them as soon as I leave here. I'm sorry.
I didn't know I was gonna have to do nothing to get him to admit to that. But yeah, I think we should.
I'll say it out loud. I love MMA fighting. I love it. I don't care where they do those fights. I'm gonna watch them.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch them. Oh yeah.
I will not be watching
I
these
will
fights.
not be.
Well, I don't
You
think
won't be
y'all-
watching the Bloodsport, Nancy.
No, I
You
won't.
will not be watching the
In
Bloodsport.
y'all's defense, I don't think y'all would have watched regardless. But
fair.
nonetheless, I get it.
What?
I understand the venue is not very popular right now, which is I get. But the card is going to be beautiful. Oh man.
Yeah, well, it turns out when oligarchs conspire together to give the people bread and circuses, they can pay a lot of athletes a lot of money to do it, and that's great.
And that's Roman history.
I
I know
love
that
that.
one. I know that one.
There
That's
you
Roman
go.
history. I know
There
that
we
one.
go.
Yeah, and that's stuff that makes sense to me. Where I'm like, oh yeah. I mean, and I'm
I'd be a good Roman.
yeah, exactly. I'm an idiot. Yeah, I'm like, oh man, a little bit of bread and like a couple sports games. Oh, and they're fighting. Oh, well, yeah, let's do it. Yeah, sure. That sounds fun. Sure.
I mean, listen,
I know.
it's a very old sport. Beating people. I'm sorry, I get totally
Wait.
distracted because I almost knocked over yet another water.
Nancy is one of the clumsiest people I know.
For some reason, I think I know that.
Yes, I'm sure you do. Oh no, because we went to dinner and I fell out of my chair, stone cold fucking sober.
That's right.
It was not my finest moment.
Not your least finest moment either, though, so that's great.
That's
That is
fair.
remarkable. That is, it's true. I
that.
did know that. I thought I knew that. I thought I knew
No.
that.
Yeah. I thought I
You
was
did.
aware of how.
No, because I was like, "Where's the bathroom?"
Yeah.
Yeah, she
Not-
does that sometimes.
What are you gonna do? What are you gonna
Literally.
do?
It's not great. It's fine.
Now you were saying about blood
Sorry.
sport, the oldest sport in the world, fighting.
Yeah,
it's
but
true.
it's been around. It's not quite as long as whoring, but it's close.
That's true. It's on the. It's up there with I would say whoring,
fighting and whoring.
Yeah, fighting and whoring, which again, I'm from the Benelux where it's legal to do. These are. Just,
I was gonna say.
I have no problem with legal prostitution. I think it's regardless, this is who I am.
Listen, the places we come from, that's cornerstones of the economies.
We don't choose to have Flemish Catholic grandparents. We don't choose that. It's just born in us, and we don't
I mean,
choose to have very.
It's all hereditary.
It's
isn't
all.
it?
Enough of you. We watched that
No.
movie last night, and it's
I know. I
my
can't.
butthole pucker just thinking about it.
Yeah,
It's
well,
so-
Huge shout out for that movie. I
sorry.
loved it.
No, I can't stand the idea. Even the very notion. We went and saw. Me and Caroline saw Obsession. And that one. And even that. Like there was one part in it where like an animal or something. And I was just like, this movie. Fuck this whole fucking movie. Fuck this whole movie. This is ridiculous. Who wrote this? They're mentally ill. They need to be locked up. That's what they should do. Put them in jail.
get
I won't
it.
represent them. Not me.
could never be me.
It could never be me. I was like, this guy's lock him up. He's insane. Give him the chair. This is nuts. God, I can't stand that. Make me real upset.
Well, and it was funny because when I was in college and law school, like I used to love watching horror movies. And I remember when I like set them behind me until very recently, right? Like There was. Do you remember the movie Hostel? Did you ever see this?
Oh,
didn't
I'm
see
aware
it.
of it. It was during the torture
Horrible.
porn.
No, I never.
Torture porn,
Yeah.
right? And so, like, I'm in the theater watching this movie, and like, you watch. I mean, this movie is 400 years old, so I'm not giving anything away here. Spoiler alert,
It is
whatever.
like 15 years old, 20
It's
years
a
old.
movie
I
maybe.
think about 20 years
That's
old.
400
That
years.
might as well be
I don't
400
know.
years. Yeah, it may as well.
Point is, if you're spoiled, that's on you.
It is in fact in
Can
color.
you imagine showing people 400 years ago Hostel? They'd be like, "What happened to the world?
Which
We're fighting what revolution?"
Yeah.
No.
no, could never. No, we wear Crocs now. No, but it was, and I remember like you watch this like handsome fella who's like the protagonist, right? Like he goes through all these hoops and like all this work to save this girl, and he saves this girl, and they finally get out, and they're waiting for the train at the station, and it's amazing. And then she catches a glimpse of herself and sees that one of her eyeballs got fucking burned out by the bad guy or whatever.
Sure.
They've gone through all these steps to survive. She sees her reflection and she's like, I can't. I'm ugly now. And fucking throws herself in the front of the train. And I was like, fuck you. Fuck this movie. Fuck everything. I was so mad.
That's insane. Now, I will say there's a touch of comedy in that. It's a little silly. You know, that's a little silly.
I think
you
the
know?
way Nancy told it had something to do with it.
That was
maybe.
very silly. I know the way that you said it. I know. I thought it was funny the way that you said it. The way that you said it, I was like, now that kind of makes up for a lot. Like the movie Silence of the Lambs. You know, like
Yes.
y'all see. I saw that movie when I was a
Great
boy.
movie.
Yeah, and I thought it was like a remarkable comedy. I thought it was just a very interesting comedy. I thought it was very funny. I didn't understand what portions was supposed to be scary. I thought it was hilarious. There's not one part where I wasn't laughing. There was not one part of Silence of the Lambs where I wasn't hysterically laughing. It was insane. Are you kidding me? I got, hello,
Wild.
today. It's like, that guy beaten off, just sit there. Just, what is he doing? That's crazy. That is nuts, you know?
It's actually a pretty fucking hilarious
The woman
take on
down
that
in the
movie because
well.
I'm like, I'm sitting here, I'm like, wait, why was I so afraid?
That's what I mean. That guy busts out, and when he tucks his wiener and he gets to dancing like that.
Yeah. Buffalo Bill.
Buffalo Bill. And he's the same guy who plays Stottlemyre in Monk. You
Yeah,
know? Yeah, he's
yeah.
the same guy who's like the head detective in Monk. So I'd already seen Monk, so I was like, Stottlemyre? This is crazy, you know? And Stottlemyre's just dancing there naked.
The knowledge you have on command never ceases to amaze me. Like I knew he was a character in Monk, blah blah blah. Stottlemyre, like I never
That's a deep
ever.
cut.
If
That's
it
a
was
deep
Jeopardy
pull.
and they're like, you win $1 million or like everything dies, I'd be like, I got nothing for that character.
No. I'm real good at Jeopardy. I'm actually crazy good at Jeopardy.
I believe that
Yeah, I'm
because
really,
you know
really
things
good.
like that.
Yeah,
That's
I'm really good at
crazy.
Jeopardy. Yeah, I'm real good at it.
I believe that.
Yeah, especially like if you get into specific ones.
Stottlemyre.
Yeah, he was played Stottlemyre and Monk, and then when he got to dancing like that, I was like, well, this is hilarious. Okay, like I've seen him, you know, chasing around Tony Shalhoub with OCD. This is, I mean,
There you go.
This is great.
I also think the song he's dancing to is actually kind of a banger, and like I don't know, nobody ever talks about it.
I'd also
It's good.
again, I'd also seen.
Goodbye horses. See, anyway, I'm not going to do the whole song.
Wow.
There was,
It's good.
Okay.
Fine.
I think I'd also seen Clerks.
Good song to dance naked to and tuck your penis behind your. Anyway,
Well, that's-
I'm not.
Well, that's what I saw.
I'm not saying anything revolutionary.
There was Clerks 2 was also seen before that too, and Jay from Jay and Silent Bob does the dance first. So I thought it was like a silly thing already. So like, I mean,
okay.
and it puts the lotion on the skin before it
It
gets the
puts the
hose.
lotion in the basket or it gets the hose.
Or else it gets the hose again. It puts the lotion on the skin, or else it gets the hose again.
Oh, that was pretty good, dude.
That was actually pretty good.
It's hilarious.
Would you fuck me?
Yeah.
I'd fuck me.
I'd fuck me. I'd fuck me hard. It's just
You're a
fucking-
great big fat person.
Oh my god, that's just very silly, very very silly, very silly. I was watching that with Chris Armstrong. Shout out to Chris Armstrong, good friend of mine. We were laughing so hard. We were in New York City, laughing our asses off, dying.
Oh.
Yeah.
An interesting take on that movie.
Yeah, what are you gonna do? You
It
know?
is that.
Yeah.
It is that.
Thank you. Well, we try to have good takes.
Yeah,
Good.
gotta have good takes. I
have to have-
totally lost what we were talking about. I got so distracted by Silence of the Lambs being a funny movie. I don't know.
You gave up on horror movies because
Oh, right,
Hostel
right,
was
right,
torture
Hostel.
porn. But
So
that was
fucking
like
stupid.
That was like a whole era of horror where they had like Saw movies, like left it
Yeah.
like
Yes.
the first Saw kind of clever. Did you ever see the first
Yes,
one?
and I liked it.
Yeah. No,
So when
and-
I went to go see Hostage, I was like, "Oh, this will be like
Yeah.
that enjoyable flick."
Is that the
Yeah.
one? That's the one about the little guy.
No, it's the one he's like the clown.
yeah,
face.
he's Jigsaw is what he's talking about. The guy who rides the bike in.
Yeah,
you're talking
yeah,
about.
he's-
You're,
and
you're
he's
talking about the same guy, but
Yeah.
And he's real small.
that's Well, I mean, that's
remember
an
him being
aspect
small.
of him.
I
Yes,
thought that
he's
he was
like half the size
in
of a
my
normal
head.
person.
He's real small, and his head is like comically large.
Yeah.
Is that what it is?
Yeah,
Maybe.
kind of.
Because he's
Sure,
wearing the
it's-
mask, right?
I
Well, it's a
only had,
toy.
like the
It's
vision
an
of
animatronic
him
thing.
on the TV. I don't know.
So
Yeah.
does he?
This is not the most interesting thing that happens in
sorry.
Saw, by the way.
I don't because I don't know.
The fact that he's a little person.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm hung up on that because I walked into a bar the other day and they were playing a movie with this little fella on the TV and he was like underneath something and he was hiding. It was a movie from the 80s, back when they would like just be like, you're gonna play like a wizard, and
Yes.
they were just like, all right, whatever. So he was in a cupboard and it made me think about R. Kelly. Because remember that Trapped in the Closet when he says that thing where it's like he does that like, oh my God, don't go down there. We open up the cupboard, look, and there's a midget. Remember that? And there's a little guy, and there's a little guy.
I haven't listened to Trapped in the Closet, and I mean, I used to know
I
it
was a big fan of
by heart.
Ignition, the remix.
Yeah.
There was
Can't like R. Kelly anymore.
well, you're really not supposed to, but there
In
is
public.
that. Yeah, that being said, he had a remarkable ability to do some very interesting storytelling.
Yes.
Yeah, very interesting storytelling. He's got that one song where he's like, "Did I say there were other guys there? Did I say? And I said there were other guys there." It's just crazy.
Which in retrospect doesn't read as adorable.
No, it's not. Exactly. I'm like, who's loving this man so much? Why are like people fawning after him? He's horrible. This is insane.
He's not a good guy.
Yeah, this is not a good guy. This is not a good guy.
He got his. That's fine.
He did. It's
He's
true.
fine.
He's in there now. All that fun stuff about defined teenage. That'll take you down quick, friend.
It will indeed.
Yeah,
It
yeah.
will
I
indeed.
quoted him $250,000 because he's already sunk his own case. That's what I would do if he was calling. Me, I'd say, "No, sir. I need a lot more money than that."
Every day, Nate hopes that R. Kelly will call him up and
Yeah, that'd be tight. Don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong.
make your legal career.
Yeah, exactly.
I'd be able to retire after that.
200 grand. He'd take you up on that.
Yeah, be able to
business.
really dedicate it all to comedy.
Have a business entirely devoted to defending pedophiles. That sounds like.
Yeah, there are a couple
way.
guys that go out there and kind of do like not like kind of
Yeah.
but there are guys that
It's
like
a niche. I mean,
They'll take it up. They'll take it up. It's a niche. It's a
couldn't
niche.
be mine. But it's a niche.
It's a niche. It is a niche. Yeah, it's difficult work. Difficult work. Those kind of cases. Yeah, God.
Okay.
Glad you didn't say hard work.
Your Honor, I mean, in my client's defense, that's a pretty sexy kid, I imagine that's how these things work.
But that's what Michael.
No?
That's what Michael Jackson.
Oh. Sorry.
And she's like, oh God.
Well, I'm glad I'd be bad at it. This is, I'm
That's good.
like,
That is
There
a
you
good
go.
thing.
it's better than you being like, wow, Joe would be really good at defending
Joe's
Telling
pedophiles.
arguments and defending pedophiles.
Yeah, like
There's,
this is honestly the best case scenario for me. Fuck you guys.
I am in the beginning of that Michael Jackson documentary, and like, there's just the first 30
Oh, it gets
minutes.
better from there.
That's the first 30 minutes. They show that video where he's like, I just. We just sleep in the bed. We just sleep in the bed together. We all sleep in the bed. Which is like you
Yeah.
you just even if as an attorney, you're just sitting there like, oh God, it's so bad.
Well, and how many things had to go wrong in that situation? Because like if I'm a parent and my kid gets the opportunity to go to Neverland, whatever, like before we all know he's a pedophile, great. But I'm gonna ask about the fucking sleeping arrangements.
Yeah, and I'm going, and I'm fucking going.
Right, like this is an us situation,
Yeah.
not a camp situation.
I'm going.
Right, like
I'm
I
there
like
the whole time.
I'm going to ask about the situations. And if the trip isn't good enough, maybe they're okay.
no.
I'm going to need to know, the Walt Disney thing. Great.
Look, I'm with you 100%.
There's a weird line to draw. I've just been like, and if I found out that he wanted my kids in there, I'd be like, absolutely not. And you're like, I'd ask. I'd be
Like, what's going on?
Before we knew he was
that's
a
right, it's true.
pedophile, when it just seems like a cool experience.
Yeah,
of like a thing-
pre-1993. Yeah, yeah,
1993,
yeah.
he was the sun rose and set on Michael
Yep,
Jackson. Like,
yep. He was just out there dressed kind of like a
nobody
cartoon
knew
monkey.
then
Yeah, it's
that
crazy.
he was
Yeah,
a creep. Like, I don't know.
he would have those crazy suits
You
on.
seem like a really normal, well-adjusted person, I'm sure.
No, but there was. It's just heal the world. Like, there's no.
No, I
whisper
get what
of-
you're saying. Like, he seemed
Pedophilia.
like he was a good guy. But it's like, what was the dude over in London that just got, when he died? It
Jimmy
came out-
Savile?
Yeah, Jimmy Savile.
Oh yeah,
like,
he's
same
the
thing.
worst of the worst. Yeah,
It was like finding out that Mr. Rogers was like secretly.
He
like,
really put British pedophilia on the map. That guy, yeah, he really kind of put them on the map. Prince Andrew kind of came up after that and really was like kind of solidified
"I'm
the role.
inspired."
Yeah, he was like, well, if we're going to bring down Jimmy Savile, why not the royal family? Yeah, exactly. Hello, I'm Prince Andrew, and I've been to Epstein Island.
Many times.
Yeah, so that,
Jared from Subway from Britain.
yeah, exactly. That's basically the equivalent. But I think Jimmy Savile would be more like Michael Jackson just because of the stardom. You know, he was like their Mr. Rogers. You know, it's like which is so nuts. You know, yeah. That's a crazy
I
documentary.
hate to even put Mr. Rogers in that sentence. I love him so much.
I know, right? He's a good guy. Everybody in Vietnam, he's a very good man, but Jimmy Savile was not. You know, and there's a very good documentary on Netflix. I don't know if y'all get it, but maybe you could do a VPN, and you could probably get it that way, and you could check it out. You know.
That is another.
Thank you, and to our listeners in Bavaria and Saxonia or whatever part of Deutschland, you know, you can check it out as well. Thank you.
Always only the German ones for some reason.
And Dankeschön for listening again. Dankeschön.
We're gonna get warnings. I just know it.
Well, I like to make sure everybody knows.
We sure do like to gamble with our approach to Nancy. We sure do like to gamble with our approach to these things sometimes, Nate. Which is kind of crazy because, you know, Nancy, I think you had a pretty interesting crime idea that involved a bit of gambling itself.
A bit of gambling indeed, yes.
Yeah.
So I don't know if you guys have heard about this. There have been some really interesting like thefts of like shipping containers lately.
Oh, yes.
In the last couple of years,
Big fan.
was one of like male sex toys. It was like $250,000 worth of sex toys, right?
Fun
What
stuff.
makes them male sex toys?
I don't know, but that's what the article had in the headline.
Maybe they only come in blue.
Are they male used by men or resemble men?
Maybe.
I assumed it was used, hopefully in the future, by men.
Maybe it's like it was a bunch of those like they got those like electronic things like what do you call it, the pocket, you know, and the
pocket pussy.
Yeah, but they got like they got
No,
batteries.
Nate was just acting like he didn't know what
No,
it
I
was
just-
called.
I just
That was
didn't
like
wanna say-
very artfully done.
Didn't want to say it myself.
And I was like, wow, I really hope Nancy finishes this
Yeah, didn't
sentence
wanna
because
say
I'm
myself.
not getting tricked into it.
No, didn't want to say it myself.
The
but thank you.
flashlight, the
Thank you.
pocket pussy.
There you go. Thank you, Nancy. But it was one that's like it's called like the super bouncer slingshot or something, and you plug it in the wall and it goes like. And like, you know, these young men apparently lose their mind over it. Yeah, it's,
Really?
I heard about it on a podcast, and I've not seen a picture of it, you know, but
Now people have heard about it on our podcast.
yeah, it's called like some kind
Sponsored
of
by.
something slingshot. It's like the jump shot slingshot 5000, and like it just you turn it on, and you know, and maybe
That's what it's actually called.
And maybe if a listener wants to check it out and let us know how it works or tell us
Yeah.
how it works, you know, that'd be lovely. We'd love to hear about that in the comments. Thank you.
Adam Melvin? Where are
Adam
you?
Melvin, good friend of the pod. He may actually know. It's possible that he may have some
probably does.
experience.
It's possible.
It's possible, but nonetheless.
You
Please,
so
please.
sorry, I got us off on that tangent about male sex toys. That was my bad.
Yeah,
so anyway,
sure.
a container
Yeah.
was stolen
Whatever.
full
So
of male
there
sex
have been
toys.
a lot of like interesting container thefts.
Full of
Like
inflatable
one-
butts. Yeah.
I'm guessing butt plugs or flashlights or what have you done
Well, those are unisex, I would argue. But anyway, maybe not the
Jesus
flashlight.
Christ. Okay, fine, whatever. They were sex toys.
What's preventing a woman from using a butt plug? I think that's sexist of you, Nancy.
They were
Like,
those big silicone
This is
boobs.
why
They were
Zach says I don't love women.
I mean, that and many other reasons, but we'll get to those later. Go on.
ice cold.
That's on me. That one's my fault. Actually, that one is on me.
She's a good sport, David.
Okay.
yeah.
Whatever. Containers. We'll move on. Another one was they were like Formula One specially shaped Kit Kats, and it was like 12 tons of these Formula One shaped Kit Kats. And then there was one that was like chicken wings, and then there was this whole other embezzling thing with chicken wings, which was so fucking cool, but that's a different thing. And then there was something. Oh, there was another one that was like Little Debbie snack cakes, like a whole thing of Little Debbie.
That could have been my uncle and his friends.
Right. And
very
like
possible.
I feel like what I'd like to do is create mob style some sort of like raffle where you spend, I don't know, let's say $50,000 to buy a raffle ticket, and then for your raffle ticket you get a random container that someone else has stolen, because the people who steal these are morons. They're going to
That's
get
right.
caught, right?
Yeah.
Like these things are so infinitely traceable. There's no way we're not solving this mystery. I just bumped my nose into the microphone. It's fine.
I saw that
Everything's
happen.
great.
I watched that.
It's okay.
happen.
I needed to acknowledge it.
I mean,
Can't blow past that shit.
in case you were wondering
big.
how clumsy Nancy
I know.
was.
So, Nance, get that glass of water away from you.
I'm holding it so that I don't knock.
I saw you. I saw you. I know.
You know,
My own glass of water being so close to her has been making me nervous this
I
entire
know.
time.
You end up with a couple more of those. That might be the clip. Is just cut to every time. Bop, bop, bop.
it's fair. It's
Mert.
oh,
There we go.
Okay, fantastic.
So nonetheless, you want to do
I
mock
digress.
this?
Whatever. Yeah. So then, like, you win like a random container of something, and then you get to like decide what to do with it, and probably make a whole bunch of money off of it. Probably more than the $50,000 that you paid for the raffle ticket. And then in the meantime, maybe you don't win anything. You're buying a raffle ticket. Not a lot of people are buying those raffle tickets, so your odds are higher. But like, I, as the business owner, am going to make way more money than you are.
Oh yeah.
So because that's how gambling works.
Theoretically,
it's like it's a stolen stolen storage container storage wars. Oh, look at that, Mila. And we have a visitor, I believe Cam.
Oh my
she's
gosh.
actually here on time. I know. I'm gonna have to go put her upstairs real quick. Actually,
No worries. We'll take a pause real quick. Yeah,
Siesta.
go ahead.
Pause.
You want me?
I'm gonna put her on.
Mila.
Hello.
How you doing? Good to see you. Doing all right? See you wore your best
Hi.
shorts yesterday.
We were just talking about shorts. Hello, darling.
They're all from these, aren't they? Yeah, they're all from these. We got a little bit more to go with Nancy, then we'll be, if you mind hanging out for a sec. Cool.
Sweaty.
I've managed to make my way right into the fan here, which has been lovely.
Oh, smart.
And it's been
Very
lovely.
wise.
The back of my legs is just keeping me
Yes.
alive. Yeah, it's keeping me breezy.
It's a reason to make those shorts.
Yeah, I guess you're right. It's a reason to show these knees.
There we go.
There you go. All right.
And we're back from letting the dog out. That was fun.
Indeed.
So nonetheless, you want to get into a storage wars for shipping containers, stolen shipping
Essentially,
containers.
stolen shipping containers.
I like that
so,
idea.
Yeah.
You
I
could
don't
end
know.
up with a lot of different things.
Yeah.
Variety of stuff.
Yeah.
What happens? Okay, I was just thinking this. Okay, what happens if you open it up and it's accidentally full of people? What do we do?
That's a good
See,
question.
that's why I'm here.
Highly profitable
So
shipping container to have stolen, though.
What kind of people are we talking about?
Which ones
Is
from
it
where?
kids? Because it's going to be worth a lot more.
I know, and we were just talking about Jimmy Savile. It's crazy.
I regretted it the second I
I
said
know.
it.
It's like that came out of your mouth. She's a wonderful mother. She's a wonderful mother.
Has great prices on kids too.
I know. It just breaks
know.
everything in your body to say it. I know. I know. I can see it
Hey,
happen.
Nancy, Child Protective Services is at the door. I don't know what that's about.
Excuse me.
Only
Excuse me.
happens once or twice a week. It's fine.
No, I guess that's true. There's a variety of things you could get, and I like that idea because you could sell the tickets for a lot of money.
You could sell the tickets for a lot of money, and then like your odds of winning are higher because there's a barrier to entry, right? But you could win you could win a crate full of diamonds. You could win a crate full of condoms.
You
could
think they
win
have
a crate full of whatever?
You think they got a crate full of diamonds?
No.
If they got a crate full of diamonds, we are doing the wrong. We are in the
But
wrong
every
business.
Bezos looking asshole who has $50,000 to spend on a raffle ticket is going to think he's getting diamonds because they're all sociopaths. So
Could be full of Volkswagen
victimless
Beetles.
crime.
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah.
Could be Volkswagen.
Could be full of Jettas. Could be full of Jettas. That'd be crazy. I mean, you just won 2 Jettas
Yeah.
for $50,000. Is about market value for both of them.
You've got to have some sort of like underground like streaming area where you can they've got all these like crazy gambling things now, right? Like you can bet on these dudes in Poland playing ping pong, like 24 hours a day. They're like playing like
can
ping
bet on
pong.
literally everything.
Polish ping pong?
Yeah, well, I mean, I don't know if there's a difference between that and other Polish.
I would think
like
like
between that
ping
and normal
pong-
ping pong.
I thought it'd be like in Asia somewhere in my brain, but
Nah, like this is the thing though.
Polish
It's like
Polish ping pong.
you find a place with lax regulations where you can just pay everybody off, and then you stream these things, and like you let people like gamble and bet on them. And then, they
fair.
get their shipping container shipped to them. It's
I guess that's very
already made for.
I guess that is part of my question. Where are we taking? Like, what ports would you like to be accessing? Like, are you looking for like the Port of New York, Port of New Orleans, Port of Montreal? What are we? What ports?
I don't know.
I mean, there's many ports.
I've
I
not
love the
thought
ports.
through the
I
ports.
love the port system.
All right. Well, what would you, if you were me, what ports would you go
I
for?
would go
Mogadishu.
I would. Oh, fun. I mean, well, I guess it goes. It depends on where you want to start. If you want to take a shipping container, maybe, the Port of Louisiana would be good. Port of Louisiana is very good. It's a massive port. You know, nobody's gonna notice one goes
who can
missing.
you pay off so that the people who win the crate can go get the crate?
I think you need to go. You need to pay off the fellas that run the crane with the magnet. I think you need to pay off the magnet boys.
Own a couple of those guys.
You gotta own a couple magnet fellas. You get a couple magnet fellas, probably somewhere from Port of Louisiana. You know, somewhere over there, or maybe
it is insecure. He's right.
That, or you could do. You could do you could do the Port of Amsterdam. They do a lot of stuff over there. Zeebrugge in Belgium, that's a big one too. Or you could do the west coast of Africa. That's a fun one too. There's a lot of different places because these are places where you could snatch one, you could pay somebody off. Nobody's no problem. Send it off. Let it go.
Well, and one of them, I think the Kit Kat one happened in Italy. But I feel like that's probably too crowded.
That doesn't surprise me either. Yeah. But I feel like to do something where you have to enter the Mediterranean Sea would be, you know,
then it's a pain in the ass.
That's what I mean. I'm sticking to major oceans here. I'm sticking coastlines. I'm thinking Atlantic coastline. This is what we want.
Is there a good port in like Cape Verde?
That'd be good. You know, sure. Maybe Angola, something like that.
On the outer edge. There's a lot of ways to get away.
That would be lovely. That would be lovely. And I would love to get in touch with a dictator from over there. I really would.
You've been meaning to.
I've been meaning to. I mean, I dream about it all the time. What it would be like if we had someone like from Uganda who could call and tell us just what it's like, just for 1 second. Just give me just a picture of what a day's like. You know, I've listened to Uganda.
Central African Republic.
I've been. That's a very interesting one as well. Very, very dangerous. Very, very interesting history.
I read that the State Department's warning on that is never travel under any circumstances whatsoever. That's literally like what they say about it.
If you're traveling that way, like if you're flying, I think like across Africa for the most part, there's only certain airlines that will do it because you lose connection with the ground over like the CIR and like the Democratic Republic of Congo. But I know that pilots from like France and Belgium will still fly over because they're so used to doing it. And they're like, you lose connection with the ground for a little while. It's fine. You're good. You hit Zimbabwe, you find something. You know, somebody calls in.
Amelia Earhart, who?
Exactly. You know, so it's like, but it's just great. You literally like they don't even have anybody talking to the air down there.
That's crazy.
Yeah, there's no airspace. You're floating. You're just floating through there. Yeah. It's crazy.
I mean, personally, I think you should just go like steal the cargo ship, like steal a whole cargo ship, and then you can like auction off that cargo.
I am the captain now style.
Yeah, basically, like go.
You want a Somalian pirate?
I was gonna say now we're just pirates though.
Well, I mean, there's nothing wrong. There's nothing wrong with introducing that aspect. This is why you consult. There's nothing wrong.
No, I guess that's true.
Okay. So you just really want to focus on running a show.
I don't know. I like maximum chaos. I think. I don't know. Like I like the idea.
Yeah, and piracy is a notably non-chaotic profession. Anyway.
If we got you a bunch of people
fair
drunk on rum, peg legs, and they go out there, they steal a cargo ship. That's imagine the amount of containers.
There's so many. You're right. That is
well, because like the break-even point is what matters for you here, and so if you're paying like $5,000 per container that you're getting off the ship, great. But like you need. If you could just pay a crew $20,000 and get a whole ship full of containers, then you're going to be making so much more money off your raffle tickets and your auctioning.
I get it.
It's just a thought. Well,
let's say you get...
that is objectively better. It bums me out because part of what I liked about it is how dumb the people are who steal like one random container.
I'm not going to stop you.
Specific thing. And I don't know.
I guess that's also fair because...
For the art form of it.
If you wanted to go... and if you're trying to make it more exclusive, okay? If you're... Look at that. God damn it. Look at that.
Stop touching. Put your hands away.
Sorry.
Don't touch.
No, just hold them in front of you like this.
I'll just T-Rex it the whole rest of the day.
Oh my God, Jesus Christ. Nonetheless, I do. You're not wrong in that it takes away some of the aspect of the exclusivity of like. This one came from a boat from Angola. This one came from here.
That's true.
So if you get individuals, and I think you could probably crank up the price higher if you just get a couple, and it's like this one was stolen.
Oh no, see, that's interesting. And then you could be like, you can pay $10 extra to increase your likelihood of getting something from West Africa.
Yeah, exactly.
If that's the type
this
of
one
shit
came
that
from Russia. This is from Japan.
And you could pay extra for Russia, but still get like toothpicks.
Right.
Like something fucking random.
You totally you get just a crate full of matches.
Like how lucky or unlucky.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I like that because I like and I do also
Macau, good place to be based out of.
That'd
for this.
Be a good one.
I could see you doing well in Macau. You look great in red. What?
It's that thing where he says nice stuff.
We have this problem.
It's very
Joe has a very bad. We have a bad intonation problem where Joe's sometimes message is not sold the way that he intends to deliver it. His sincerity.
Sincerity reads very similar to cuntiness, so it's very
I can't be sincere.
It's great. No, it's true. I mean, it's a real problem. See, like, you guys are like, he's not upset. I don't know. Like, is he fine with it?
It's true. It's true, Joe. Sometimes it's very unfortunate. It's not his fault. He just can't. He just has trouble with the appearance of sincerity.
No, I mean, I want to be sincere, and I mean the things I say. It's just I talk a certain way.
I might add too that this does not at all translate on stage. You are remarkably sincere. Like I know you're like sell it so well. Everything that you do, but in day-to-day life, you just can't access that part of your brain. Just you give him a microphone for 15 minutes and he's fine.
But then outside of it, like the insults are so quick and so cutting that you like miss them. I look over my shoulder. I'm like, where the fuck did that come from?
I know he's like, I know it's like you went to like girls' preparatory school in Connecticut or something.
So like, that's what I'm ready for. I'm ready.
Even the way you, I know I was like, well, that was even though you took, you were like brushing, you kind of like assess the situation for a second. Said, what was that? Let me figure it out real quick. I know. And I was like, no, I think that was nice. I think it was good. I think that was nice. I think it was.
Oh, you think I do well? Let's hear the punchline, Joe.
Yeah, exactly. No, and you do look lovely and ready. Come on.
You do.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
See, that's also just you. It's
also true. This is true. And I spend too much time with Zach Morin, who wakes me up with like, what poor decisions are we making today, Nancy? Like literally is how I wake up every day.
Well, I can see that. I can see that.
I'm steeled. I'm ready.
It's probably always a relevant topic of conversation. I don't know.
This is what I'm fucking
there it is. And that one was
that I was.
Now the ability to access the sincere part of his brain there was almost. It was very very easily.
I sincerely thought that was a funny thing to say. I don't know. It's not that different. I guess. I do want to tell a cool story about Nancy sincerely.
Uh-oh.
No.
Okay.
See?
Sorry.
See?
I'm sorry.
This is exactly what I'm saying. Is that on Friday she was supposed to have a show in Newport, Rhode Island.
Yes.
But it got canceled because she got bumped by Justin Bieber. Basically.
True.
Yeah, that is my understanding as well. That is my understanding, and I will take it as that. That is my understanding.
Yes. It's not,
You were set to perform. Justin Bieber, unfortunately,
interrupted the whole thing.
Yeah. He pops in. If somebody like that pops in, what can you do?
What can you do?
We'll call it a pop in. We're going to call it a pop in.
Pop in by pop star. I'm ashamed of myself. I take that one back.
No, it was good. No, that doesn't sound.
I know.
I didn't mean it that time.
That's what I'm saying.
Is it?
I couldn't fake it.
No sell on that.
I can't fake it.
I said I can't. I can't. Yeah. I'm sorry. I can't. I've tried. What do you want from me?
It's not in me.
I can't fake being real.
No, that's literally
not in my nature.
That's how my grandma from Louisiana would be when she was like openly mean to somebody. She see somebody at a funeral she didn't like, and they'd be like, oh, I'm so sorry for your loss, and she'd be like, who's sorry? Y'all people are sorry, and you'd be like, good God, Mama, it's a funeral, and she'd be like, I can't help myself. I couldn't bring myself to not do it. I couldn't. I had to.
Couldn't be overcome.
Couldn't be overcome. Just their spirit was full of it.
Oh God. It was funny. I did when it's not going to be weird, guys. It's going to be fine. At my dad's funeral, my favorite person in the line, because like in the receiving line, it's a whole bunch of people being so sincere.
Sure.
So sorry.
Oh yeah.
And it's all very serious. And this one guy came up and he was like, I'll never forget the story your dad told me about you. Because it was some guy my dad used to teach with. So like I didn't know him from Adam, right? But he just is going through the line. And he was like, I will never forget this story your dad told me about you. How you made him so mad when you were a teenager that he decided that's why God put him in a wheelchair so he wouldn't throw you down the cellar stairs. And I was like, thank you, man. Like, holy shit. Like, that's what I needed to hear today.
Give me something to breathe about. Yeah.
Thank you. Let's have a giggle.
Yeah. That's nice.
I'll laugh.
Well,
God damn it.
All right.
why I should just shut the fuck. Why am I on a podcast? I'm terrible at things. You guys look at me like a fucking nerd or
very
something.
good. No,
Just the vibe.
you're a wonderful podcaster. What are you talking about?
I love it.
Oh
I
my
mean, look,
God.
I gotta say the dichotomy. It's been fantastic. it's been great radio.
It is.
It's great radio.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you.
Well, now let's say you get your who do you want on your list of buyers? Do you have a list, or you just want to put it out there and just see who go fishing?
That's a good question. Well, so I don't know. I was sort of thinking like just horrible rich people, the worst rich people,
Sure.
like Mr. Beast, and like you know what I mean. Like,
He gets money.
just,
He gets well, yeah. You must watch
Where
a
did
lot of
that
him.
guy come from? You're like, do your kids like
Oh,
care
yeah.
about Mr. Beast?
Yeah,
They like
James,
him?
my nephew's all over it. Yeah.
a lot, and like it's almost. I'm sure you guys don't know Ryan's World, but there was this like little kid who had like a YouTube channel he was making like $25 million a year.
Is it Ryan
Dude.
Trahan or Trahan?
Yeah.
he's-
Ryan. Yeah.
Yeah, now he's got his own channel too.
His
he's
own
like,
channel,
Yeah,
because
yeah.
now he's like kind of getting past the awkward phase, whatever. But
Yeah.
he's been famous since he was like 3 years old.
Yeah.
And the family has it's whatever. The toys are $8 million and they're garbage. Like they
Yeah.
just fall apart. And it's like $60 for like a surprise egg, and the surprise egg has like a sticker, a Lego, and then just something for you to use to go fuck yourself. Like it's awful. They're the worst toys. They're so expensive, and that's kind of the Mr. Beast model. Where
Yeah,
it's like
they love. Yeah.
ugh,
It's great, but
Whatever.
there's something about it. I don't know how they lock into a child's brain like that because I don't
lock
understand
the
it.
fuck in.
Yeah, they just like
Yeah,
I don't
it's crazy.
understand how they're. I'm like, this is just like it's making me like dizzy, like the way that it's happening. You know.
Well, and like some of it is like ostensibly good,
Yeah,
so
sure.
it makes for a difficult. Like I remember my son showing me this like compilation of him bringing hearing aids to like
Yeah, it
100
does, like,
people in
yeah.
the far reaches of who gives
Yeah.
a shitville that like would never have been able to get
Yep.
these on their own, and it's beautiful,
Yeah.
right? Like, and so, but it incepts the kid into like he is the paragon of all that is good, and then like. They'll buy whatever the fuck for $8 million, spend $30 million on a chocolate bar in 7-Eleven. I don't know what's happening.
That's, I was say the Feastables.
I got a little carried away.
The
No.
Feastables.
The Feastables.
Yeah, I know about
and the chocolate
Feastables.
is garbage.
Yeah, it's I don't know. I never had it. Yeah, I just know that he likes
I'm
them.
sure
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
going to partner with him, so I'm sure that's going to go well. Sorry.
No, we will not. He has garbage chocolate. That sounds.
He's
This is true.
He's all I know about him is that he likes Survivor a lot. He likes Survivor. He was on Survivor. He did think
He did
on
do Survivor.
He did do something for Survivor.
Mr. Beast was on Survivor?
Well, he's not on it. He was like a guest where he like did something. He was
okay.
like, "I'm
I
gonna
was
get."
like, I would
I
have
think he
known
added an
that.
extra $1 million to the pot. Is what
That
he did.
makes sense.
Yeah.
That
And
sounds
he
about
introduced some new challenge for him, and it was like and they're like,
Because he does that shit. Where like you
Yeah,
can't
yeah.
leave the circle or you forfeit or whatever.
Those are
It's
the ones-
literal torture.
So those are the ones that bother me. Okay, I have no
Yes.
problem when he's like, "Let's go see the pyramids of Giza."
Yeah, like,
right?
who
That's
cares, right?
interesting.
Like,
cool. All right.
yeah.
When it's like we have people in here aged from 1 through 100.
Yeah.
The person who can stay in this room the longest will get $500,000. And there's like a 100-year-old person in there who's like, "What's I'm waiting for my son to pick me up." You
Yeah,
know?
right.
Like, it's great. It's insane.
What'll happen? Will this game end or will I die?
Yeah, exactly. And then there's
which
like a
comes
baby.
first?
Yeah, it's just like insane. Like,
Well, and they just like exact torture. Like they'll do weird shit, like turn
Yeah.
the heat way up or turn the heat way down, or like
Yeah.
not give them food or
Yeah,
put the
or-
bathroom just outside the line. Like it's fucked up
You will
shit.
now only eat beef tacos for 4 days straight.
Right. Like, and now we're just gassing each other out. Like it's it's a whole thing.
Yeah, shit like that. Yeah.
So they got like people with money that they shouldn't have, I think, is who I would want. Because and then I feel like it would be funny if you like took like a quarter of the profits or something and like donated to like a hoarding organization or something.
A hoarding organization?
Because you're like stealing a bunch of random shit nobody actually needs.
Oh, like one that helps them.
Yeah,
I
sure.
thought you meant one that I was like, you mean they have groups of people that are just like giving money to hoarders so they could get more shit? This is insane. That's horrifying. We cannot give money. This hoarding is a real problem. It's crazy out there. We do not need to give money to the hoarding organization.
Although that is funnier to create more hoarders.
So we need to give money to
Consume the things that you're stealing and raffling off.
No, ma'am. In fact, this money is for you to
Yes.
buy whatever you want with.
Right.
Exactly.
Oh,
100,000 more
fun.
newspapers.
Have
Yeah.
Let me get you a couple of storage units. while we're at it.
Exactly. Okay. All right. Well, I mean, whichever way you want to go on that, I guess
No,
I'm
I'm
okay
not
with.
trying to be evil. I'm
You'd like
trying
to
steal
help.
from evil. It's a little Robin Hood story.
Oh, that's good.
Robin Hood of the shipping container scene.
Exactly.
I like
Yeah.
that.
And if you get weird shit like sex toys, that's funny. Then
Yeah,
we're all having a good time.
it is
except
true.
for Mr. Beast.
And I'm still a little bit confused about what the possibility of a male sex toy could be. I do think now that I'm thinking about it, it's possible.
It's a good question.
That it is those silicone boobs or butts or something that these.
And why is a fleshlight not a male sex toy?
I would think that there you go. That would be one. That'd be one.
A fleshlight is a male sex toy.
That's
I
what
agree
I
with that. I never disagreed with that when you guys brought that one up. I said butt plugs could be anybody.
No, the butt plug. You're right.
Yeah, that could technically be for anyone. I guess it's true. Could be for anybody,
except for Nate.
not for this fella. Nothing good. No, that sounds scary. Those things look crazy. Are you insane? I guess that's for.
Sorry, Caroline. We tried.
well, and we will learn more about that very shortly. Base. I'm sure we will learn more about this very, very shortly. I'm very excited about that. Yeah, we will learn more about. We will figure out that this is. We will figure out that we will get to the bottom of the how bad does it hurt? We will get to that, but that's for another day.
What's filming after this?
I don't know. Oh, we've got Cam O.
No, I know.
There you go.
On the
friend of the pod. Very good friend of the pod. And he's on the couch right now. And I don't care that he can hear me. I want him to hear this. I love him so much. I'm so excited about it. Yeah,
so disinterested.
Good. No. But nonetheless, if we got a bunch of male sex toys, I think that would be a good haul.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it'd be great.
It was great for somebody.
And it would be very funny if you're trying to also pull one over on these people. If somebody Bezos, he opens up and he's like, "Damn it, not again!
Damn it,
not again!"
At least I can wholesale them on Amazon.
Been hooked on these container lottos. Fuck. It's the only thing that makes me feel alive.
Yeah, it's the only thing that gives me life.
Nobody got wholesale.
I got that. Okay. Wholesale.
Thank you.
Wholesale. Took me a second too. It took me quite the second.
I know.
Because of the butt. Wholesale. A wholesale.
You know what they say about great jokes is you have to explain them
multiple times, often.
I get it. I mean, I'm like, what reaction do you want from me on this one?
You said over and over again.
No, it's like whole. And you do that with a butt plug.
Yes. Go on.
We introduced you as like one of the finest comedians around Boston, I'm pretty sure.
And she is, damn it. She's wonderful.
I loathe you. Okay.
Good God.
No, it was a very good wholesale joke.
Okay.
It was a wholesome joke.
This is why no one believes him.
Well, yeah, that's fair. I do say things the same way both times.
It's true. Yeah, he's only got one delivery. He's only got one delivery, one mode of delivery. Yeah. God. Well, nonetheless, I mean, I think you could do some good stuff with this. I think you could do a lot of you could have a lot of fun with it. And there's a lot of good money to be made. What would you do with the money?
Well,
start our own Mr. Beast channel.
Yeah. Aside from give it to the hoarders or whatever.
All I really thought about was the hoarder thing.
Yeah, I mean, most of this is going to you. It's like 75% is going to go to you. Come on.
So let's do some. Let's have some fun.
Let's go shopping.
I don't know. No.
I feel like you should be like some. This is where
well, me too. But I just meant there's stuff I'd go shopping for, not clothes, but
like a house or something, I guess. But like theoretically, this is bringing in like massive quantities of money. Like I want to do something like fun. Let's do something fun.
Like you want to buy,
make the world a better place somehow. Like
that's
go to Walt Disney World without relying on Michael Jackson. How about that?
There you go.
It's pretty good.
There you go.
I'm doing that on Friday. I'm going.
Not Disney World though. It was Neverland. It was.
It's true. It's true. It's a different spot.
He was taking them to Disneyland. Sorry, so maybe that's why he got confused.
Well, Disneyland.
Oh, was he? I don't
that was like a whole thing, and they were like staying in the hotel or whatever. Anyway.
Well, Disney World is going to be a blast. I'm going on Friday. I can't wait.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we're bringing my nephew. I can't wait. Yeah, it's my parents' 40th anniversary, and that's what they wanted to do. Bring my nephew to Disney World. Yeah. So we're going to have a great time. It'll be awesome.
It's nice.
That's fabulous.
Yeah.
Yes. And we are not going. Michael Jackson's dead, so I know for a fact he won't be there.
Yes,
let's hope so.
No, I remember. I thought about this because I was talking about this when Michael Jackson died.
June 26th.
Is
something.
I remember because I was at a buddy's house. I was visiting New Jersey, visiting a buddy over there, and I was watching Gangland on the History Channel.
Oh.
And my buddy said, "Oh my God, Michael Jackson just died. We got to go watch it. We got to change the channel." And I said, I think I'm gonna keep watching Gangland. So I kept watching Gangland, and he went and watched whatever Michael Jackson die or whatever.
Something.
Yeah,
I don't think you actually got to watch him die.
Well, I
think
wasn't
it
sure what
more
was
the
happening. I was
coverage.
like, I'd rather watch Gangland. I think.
I don't know,
if they-
Nancy. Maybe.
Could be. I don't know if they had him on camera or what. You know, he's like, I'm big on. And he moonwalked his way to heaven or whatever, or hell if he's yeah, whichever one. I don't know. Whichever one it was.
Depending on your belief system.
Yeah, depending on what. Yeah, depending on how you feel. I haven't finished the documentary yet.
Depending where you're net positive or net negative on pedophiles. I guess.
Big question.
Big question. Big questions. You know.
What? Stop looking at me like that. With reproach.
It wasn't reproach, it was suspicion.
Oh, what? Stop being suspicious of me when it comes to pedophilia then. Oh my God. Stop that.
Okay. Not what I meant. Sincerity, yes. Pedophilia, no.
No.
Oh, that. Yeah. Well, just the sincere thing is just never going to work. It's fine.
One day. Well, yeah, maybe.
Frankly, the safer state is just assume I'm fucking with you. I don't know. I think that's probably. It's more fun that way because then I have to like do my little bit to convince you I'm sincere. And who doesn't like that? It's great.
True. It is true. It is a lot of fun. It is a good time. It makes for good radio.
Yeah.
Makes for good radio. You know. God, dude.
Yeah.
Nice little snort in unison there. Good job, you and me.
Jesus. All right.
So okay, you get a house.
All right. I don't know. Whatever. But let's say I feel like something more fun. Like, well, what's the ultimate way to sink money?
Knicks tickets.
I was gonna say,
Yeah, God, yeah.
buy a comedy club.
Yeah, you can do that.
You would need a persistent stream of illegal funds to keep that up and running.
Yeah, you'd have to keep doing it. Yeah, it's not like a one-time gig.
Black hole of just money.
My problem with this is any good crime doesn't lead you to being suicidal. So I don't know about the comedy club running. That seems like a bad call.
What would you call it if you had a comedy club? What would you call it? I would call it if I had a comedy club.
Would it be some sort of laugh-based pun?
No, just no.
If I had one, I would do a pun, but it would be a pun on another comedy. I'd call it the Toilet Store.
Oh,
the Toilet Store, a comedy club by Nate on Nate.
Oh yeah, well the toilet store called in there. No, the jerk store. That's what you should call it. You should call it the jerk. That's
jerk store.
The jerk store is the best comedy club name.
Actually.
Oh my God.
What if you called it the you could call it the not Führerbunker, like the not, like it's not the Führerbunker. Like it's not. You know for a fact it's not because it's called that, and it's a place for funny and laughs, not for the collapse of a country.
Okay.
And a very, very, very
the country
ideology.
collapsed well before that.
Well, it's true. It's true. I mean, it all kind of came to a head in the Führerbunker, but nonetheless, you know,
something came to a head. But
could be a fun way to make laughs.
There you go. That's true.
So you know, it's an idea.
Or maybe like pun on, and maybe like another pun on like an existing club, right? Like because there used to be that very famous club, Catch a Rising Star.
Yes.
You could do like drop a falling meteor.
Drop
bad comedians.
Drop
just
an
only
egg.
Catch a predator.
Comedians.
I don't know.
Catch a predator.
See, that's good.
You could actually do that, and there'd be a bunch of my comics that would go up and would be, you know, escorted off stage immediately. Chris Hansen would be sitting there waiting for him. Why don't you take a seat?
I was very excited. We went to the movies yesterday. They're doing a movie about To Catch a Predator where Robert Pattinson is playing Chris Hansen.
Yes, that's right.
What?
Yeah.
Serious?
Oh yeah. Oh, we're going, buddy.
Oh, we're going.
And then the next episode, we're just doing Chris Hansen voices. The entire
exactly.
time.
Take a seat. I'll do. We can do.
Take a seat right there.
Chris Hansen and Robert Pattinson as Chris Hansen. I can't wait. Oh my God, how exciting!
It's impressive, I must say, very impressive.
All I know about, I know that when
Really made me want to take a seat when he said it in the preview.
There
you go.
Before Theo Von got rural political, when I was a big fan, you know,
yeah.
he had Chris Hansen on the podcast once. And he after the podcast, it became like a running thing because Chris Hansen, like, he stayed at a hotel. Theo Von paid for it, but he like cranked up the bill to like $11,000 and like like dipped out. And like he was like, "Hey, we gotta talk about this bill." He's never talked to him once since. He like just ghosted him. He completely ghosted him on an $11,000 bill.
He shouldn't trap him the same way. He should be like,
I was like, "Why don't you take a seat?"
Chris Hansen, like, what is Chris Hansen into? Not like children, but like,
I don't know.
Just convince him he's hiring him for a real news job.
I have a real actual
big
news story
break
for you.
is finally coming.
Yeah.
Hello, this is the BBC.
Yes, like the fanciest.
We'd like to hire you to do a story. Yes.
Why don't you take a seat?
Why don't you take a seat?
Look at this bill.
And Theo Von comes around the corner. Look at this, Bill. Exactly. He ran up $11,000 on cupcakes at the Holiday Inn. Yeah.
Who is he, Nancy Sen? Jesus Christ.
Big fan of the cupcake.
But you could I like a cupcake. Who doesn't like a cupcake?
Yeah, who
What
doesn't
am
like
I,
a
a
cupcake?
communist?
Who doesn't
Come
like-
on.
I can't
Get
birthday
this
party
girl
today.
some cupcakes.
There we go. Yes, indeed.
What am I, communist?
I mean, who doesn't like a cupcake?
Thank
They're
you.
delicious.
That's
They're
my kind of
delightful.
speak, my kind of language.
Amazing.
Chris Hansen
I'm gonna
fucking
go
loves
get
them,
some
apparently.
Goddamn cupcakes.
Yeah, communist.
Like a fucking communist.
He
I'm
would.
gonna pay for them like a capitalist.
Yeah. Lovely.
I don't know why.
I'm a constitutional monarchist, so
Yes.
I'm neither here nor
And
there.
you can do it like the Chris Hansen thing. You could do it like punked style, like that old Ashton Kutcher show. You guys are probably doing it.
Punked? Yeah, of course, punked.
Yeah. Oh,
of
okay.
course.
All right,
yeah.
good. Okay. I got nervous.
Come on, I know too young. What? I was like, well, I mean, that's very sweet of you, but
Yeah.
no, I was like, no, of
Because I couldn't
course.
remember. Like it felt like late odds, early, or not late odds.
No,
it
I'll
felt like
never-
early
it was
odds, like
Stone
late
Cold
90s.
Steve Austin yelling at and it was he's a huge comedian. He's so funny. Andrew Santino. He was screaming at Andrew Santino, screaming in his face.
Yes.
Like, you think you're fucking cool? You think you don't treat fucking workers like this? You think you're fucking cool guy just 'cause you got Bluetooth on your ear? Yeah.
I love the Justin Timberlake one where they made him cry. That one
Yeah, there are a couple of great
There's
ones.
a couple of really good ones like that. Yeah. Those
Although
were-
I did feel bad for Justin Timberlake, especially after the whole dick in a box thing. Did you guys see this recently, or was this just my algorithm? Probably just mine. He was like, somebody had pictures from like a concert. Why am I talking about this?
Please go
somebody
on.
had pictures from a concert, and he was like in some sort of harness, and it appears that he's not a well-blessed man.
that is that he has a small penis.
We
is what-
caught the print, and the print was not good.
Oh, no.
Suffice to say.
Oh no.
And I did feel bad for him because there were like a ton of pictures and people were like memeing the shit out of them and they were like, "What in a box?
Well,
Nothing in a box."
To be
Like,
honest,
it
to
was
be
very
that good at
sad.
dancing, if you,
I know.
in order to be that good at
You
dancing,
couldn't have a big
I don't
fat
think
hog
that you
down
could have
there.
a, no,
You couldn't.
You couldn't glide like that. There's no
No.
way you couldn't move like
It'd
that.
be in the way.
Yeah, there's no possible. There's not a possible. I don't think somebody. And maybe there's a dancer out there who could, who could, at least you don't have to necessarily send a picture. I guess. but
Cats and lizards
Although
use
there
their
was that
tails for
pole
counterbalance.
But they have a lot more control, I think, because you can't unless a fellow is because I don't
I
think.
think Nate just reported on himself, everybody, ladies and gentlemen.
I know. I said, well, yeah. Well, I guess no. I'm not, I won't admit that. I will never
No,
admit.
and there was
having,
that pole vaulter. Remember the pole vault, the French or something pole vaulter?
Yeah, who
You
knocked his
remember
ding
this?
dong onto the thing,
And it was like-
and everybody's like, "Whoa, that guy's
Swinging dick. It
Yeah,
was a real whole
should pick
thing.
different sport. Not gonna make it over. Pull with that thing,
And
fella.
I would
Yeah.
think that the dancing theory would apply also to pole vaulters. Clearly, it did
I
not.
think if you were, I would think to use your wiener in the same way that someone would use a tail, like a cat. It would have to be
Or a lemur.
Yeah, there you go. Like that, but it would have to be the only time that we have that much control over our wiener is when you're aroused. So they would have to be aroused all the time. And I've never seen anybody dancing with with their
That
pants.
would be-
Nate, I think that's just you, dude. You can't control yours?
Well, I do. You can't, I guess it's only me. That's,
All right.
You can't curl that thing up.
Dude, you're kind of a freak. Sorry,
So
man.
you couldn't wrap
Throw
that
back
thing around
and
the monkey
forth like a
boy.
You should like talk to a doctor about that. Be like,
Joe just walks around helicopter.
Yeah, so, I'm gonna go to the doctor. And be like, "This is my podcast partner says I'm supposed to be able to move my penis, and I just don't seem to be able to."
that's when the lack of sincerity would come in handy. If I could get him to do that, that would have been and have
Be
a
like,
report.
Hey.
No,
You
just make it go
son
like
of a
this.
bitch.
I don't know enough about doctoring to not go to the doctor about that. You could have had me if you were able to sell that a little better, friend. Yeah, it's true. I could have been
I'm
at
out of
the doctor
practice.
going, my podcast partner says I'm supposed to be able to like wrap my wiener around like a pole, but I can't do it.
I'll get you one day. We're gonna come back to that.
One day.
Wrap it around a pole.
You know,
I'm imagining it like
theoretically.
in a baton race.
No, actually, I've seen that in India. They have these guys who, for pain purposes, or for like maybe for
Absolutely not.
for Hindu, for a religion, maybe I don't know. I'm not positive. Don't
those
take
are-
my word on it. But they take like a rural big, like a PVC pipe, and they
I already hate it.
they wrap their wiener around it,
Oh,
Sure.
nope.
and then they keep wrapping,
Absolutely not.
and then
Absolutely
they
not.
take it and they twist it this way.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
And
Absolutely
spin it
not.
Not true.
And
This
then
is not
I saw a
true.
video. I saw it. It was before AI, and I saw it myself. It was before AI. I saw the whole thing. I watched the entire video. I couldn't
hate
stop.
it.
And then they take it and they put it between their legs, and then they sit on it like
Absolutely
handlebars, like they're
not.
riding on handlebars.
Absolutely not.
And they
Nope.
jump up and down, and they do squats, and it's like this whole spectacle. And it's it's very interesting. I watched probably for 45 minutes.
That's a long time.
Yeah.
It's a long time
this
to
was
watch
before
this.
AI, and this was before AI, so I know it was real.
That doesn't make it better for you.
It was, oh yeah. No, it was-
not in the way that you think it does.
Yep. Yep. Just like Joe said. Yep. Yep.
Yep. Okay. Why though?
I don't. I told you I wasn't totally positive
But
why they
why
were
did
doing
you
it.
watch it for 45 minutes?
Oh, I mean, I wasn't gonna look away once it started, And so once he twisted a few times, I was like, well, "Where's this going?"
What? That's fair. I wouldn't turn it off
This
either.
at this point, I'm in. I'm not gonna stop.
That's fair.
I'm in. So and then they did all that crazy acrobatics, and it was like, God. So then I realized that they've been doing that for a long time.
Okay.
Because he was an older fella, must have been like in his 60s, or maybe
So
he
maybe
was just like
just
unhealthy
sort of
40s.
lost
Feeling.
sensation.
Yeah, after
Okay.
like 30 years of doing that, I would imagine. Yeah.
I am just so. Anyway,
I'm
maybe you'd find
unsettled.
some PVC pipe in one of these cargo
Nope,
containers. Who
absolutely not.
knows?
Nope.
Yeah,
Not
if
using
you
it for
could-
that.
The
you
ones
bring
from
that-
India.
that could be another foundation. Give it to us for the wiener twisting fellas, for the wiener twisting
The
acrobats,
pretzel boys.
for the pretzel boys, for the pretzel boys, for the pretzel boys of
That
Mumbai.
sounding was as bad as it would get here today.
The pretzel boys introducing the pretzel boys of Mumbai.
Take a seat, Nancy.
Nancy, why don't you take a seat?
Nancy, why don't you take a seat? We have the chat logs, Nancy.
I don't. It's not. Nope. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Nope.
Oh, she's fleeing the scene of the crime, everybody. She is fleeing the scene.
No, you're one of those guys. One of those guys. It's like, oh God.
It's fine. It's
Yeah. and Nancy was so nice. She was like, I want to do this. It's going to be so fun. And here I am, acting like Chris Hansen.
Yep. Well, if the shoe fits or something.
That's right. Mm-hmm.
Does the shoe fit, Nancy?
I know. No, I was trying to think of something funnier and I couldn't come up with anything.
Yeah, no, I couldn't think of anything.
One of the
either.
finest comedians around Boston.
Loathe you.
I love
I
you.
know. I know.
I do remember when I don't know why that made me think of it. When I was in 4th grade, this kid claimed that he wore a condom to school, but none of us knew how that would work. We didn't know you were supposed to be erect.
That's such a 4th
in
grade
order,
thing.
right? And he was like,
It's
"I'm
straight up
wearing
an
one
episode
all
of South
day."
Park.
Is it really?
Yeah, they don't know what they're doing.
They put it over their balls or something? What do
Well,
they do?
no, they get worried. They get scared about catching STDs, and they're like, "Oh, I guess we always have to wear condoms to make sure we don't catch STDs." So they put them on their dicks and just strap them on with rubber bands.
Yes,
And they're
that was the vibe. Yeah.
They're like, "It's cool. You can just pee in them, and then you got a water balloon."
Jesus.
The funniest. I remember in the 4th grade,
hilarious.
these two kids, Luke Terrell and Dustin Wanger, were sitting there arguing back and forth. We're walking to recess, going to the basketball court, and I was dribbling basketball, and I was listening to them argue, going, and Luke was going, "You have to put the penis in the butt." And Dustin Wanger went, "No, you get a girl pregnant by putting your penis in her vagina." And he said, "No, dude, you have to put it in her butt. That's what my older brother told me."
No.
That was the most 4th grade conversation I'd ever
That's a
heard.
very
in my-
4th grade. Very 4th grade conversation. Indeed.
Yeah, they're probably both wearing condoms.
Literally. I know. And I remember my mom, I'd written a note to my friend about it, when you still pass notes and stuff. And my mom found the note of us writing back and forth to each other. And she was like, "What do you mean he was wearing it all day?" She was like, "As a purse? What the fuck? That doesn't, you can't, that's not how any of this works." I
Give me
don't know
this
what you're
kid's
talking
number.
about.
I got some questions for him.
A little bit, yeah. She had some questions.
I bet. What I know about your mom,
Yeah, it was
very forward lady.
indeed. She had a lot of opinions.
My cousin had a friend who we went to Florida with one time, and she was she grew up in a trailer in Denham Springs, Louisiana, and
Yeah.
she was one time her dog had a litter of puppies, and she said, "Yeah, we got these cubs over at the house." Calling them cubs, and we took her to the beach over in Florida, and we were at a condo. And we made sandwiches, but we didn't bring any mayonnaise. And she opened up the fridge, and she would say words were weird. She said, "Y'all got no mayonnaise? We ain't got no mayonnaise here. Well, I guess I'll just have to call neighbors." And she went over to the landline, and she dialed the neighbor's number at the hotel room next door. And she called, and she picked up the phone and said, "Hi, my name's Carla. I'm at the condom next door." Oh my God, I can't believe I just said that. I'm at the condominium next door. Y'all have any mayonnaise?
And they're like, "This is a prank call."
Yeah, they came over and brought that. And they were like, we just had to see the person that was on the other line. We just to see who we were.
Calls it a mayonnaise.
Yeah, exactly. She said, I'm in the condom. Oh my God, I can't believe I just said that. We're in the condominium next door.
That's too cute.
Yeah,
That's
God.
too cute.
That's fun.
Good God, dude.
Well, Nancy, how do you feel about your crime so
I feel
far?
pretty good. I feel like I don't have a fully fleshed plan, but that it's going to be a lot of fun.
Yeah, well, that's good. That's how
and
most
it's going to be a
great
better
ideas
plan
start.
thanks to your consultations. We're just going to steal the whole ship.
There you
and
go.
not just rely on morons to every once in a while succeed in stealing a container and then stealing it.
But
from
you
them.
still
There
could
we
sometimes.
go.
But you still could
But then
sometimes.
I feel like love of the game.
Still got to
love of the game,
sometimes.
right?
Definitely.
So
Perfect.
it'll be fun.
Well, we are very, very, very
Yeah.
happy, very glad that
Thank
you came
you. This
on.
was delightful.
Thank you so much for coming on. We'll definitely be
Thank
having
you.
you back. It was a
It
blast.
was delightful. It was
was.
fun.
Yeah.
All right.
You got anything you want to plug that's coming up in the next
When is this coming out?
this week or next?
Yeah, either this Tuesday or next Tuesday.
Okay. Well, if it's this Tuesday, if you are a person who has bred children into the world, or if you are a person who knows funny kids, bring them to Victoria's Diner, June 20th, 1 to 3 p.m. It's a kids comedy open mic. I'm super excited. It's super
You
fun.
heard Nancy. If you know funny kids,
Oh
take
my God,
them
we
to
talked about
this mic.
pedophilia so
Just
much.
the ones that you have legal claim to, that you are a
this
guardian
episode.
of, or that you are a parent to. Thank you.
Or
I'm saying, like,
whatever.
your nephew, right? Like,
I know, exactly. Yes, that's what I was saying. Like my
if
nephew
you
maybe.
know
Yeah,
a
yeah.
funny kid, that is how I put it on a lot of the things that I wrote down, and now I get that it sounds a little weird.
There is an open mic for children.
It's an open mic for children, hopefully yours or someone that you're allowed to be within 50 yards of. I don't know, something like that. Wow, what a choice I've made here today. Anyway, I'm Nancy Makes Jokes on Instagram. You can find more amazing parenting content over there.
Oh,
yeah.
Well, we've been so happy to have
Yeah,
you.
we have.
You were great.
Thank you,
Yes.
Nance. Thank you again.
Thanks.
Thank you.
It's been a great episode.
Of course.
All right. Well, I'm Joe.
I'm Nate.
And this has been
Perfect Crimes.
Crimes.